Joseph used to live in the small town in New Zealand. He was an ambitious man. He had many goals. He wanted to achieve a lot in life. He wanted to wake up early, work hard, improve himself, and move forward. In his mind, everything was clear. He knew what he wanted to do and how he wanted to live. Yet his life never moved the way he planned. Joseph would make plans again and again. He would decide to start something new, follow a routine, or build a habit. For a short time, he would feel confident. Then, gradually, without any big failure, everything would fall apart. He would miss a day, then another. Soon the plan would disappear. This cycle repeated itself many times. Joseph wasn't lazy at all. That was what confused him the most. He cared deeply about his goals. Still, every time he tried to follow through, he failed. Over time, this began to affect him mentally. His mind was always occupied but never settled. One afternoon, Joseph was working in the field with his father. The work was physical, but Joseph's thoughts were far away. He looked distracted and restless. His father noticed. "You have been working the whole day," he said, "but you don't seem present. You look busy and lost at the same time. What's bothering you?" Joseph stayed quiet for a moment. Then he told his father everything. He spoke about his goals, his plans, and his repeated failures. He explained how he always started with intention but could never stay consistent, and how he no longer trusted himself. His father listened carefully. After Joseph finished, his father said, "This Sunday, a famous master is coming to our village. He's known for one thing: discipline. He has dedicated his entire life to it. I hope he might be able to help you." Joseph didn't say much, but the thought stayed with him. On Sunday morning, Joseph went to the place where the master was expecting to arrive. He went early. The village was quiet, the air was cold and still. When the master arrived, Joseph greeted him respectfully and shared everything that was troubling him. He spoke honestly about his ambitions, his failures, and the confusion inside his mind. "What you are experiencing is very natural," the master said. "Almost everyone goes through this at some point. The good thing is, this problem has a solution." Joseph felt a sense of relief. The master then said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." They went on a short trip together. As they walked, the master explained his own story. He spoke about how he too had struggled in the past, how he had goals, ideas, and plans, yet failed to follow them consistently, how his life also moved in circles for a long time. Then the master explained something very important. Your mind is like a sponge. It absorbs everything. Joseph listened closely. "When you make a plan and don't follow it," the master continued, "your mind stores that information. It remembers that whatever this man plans, he does not complete." Joseph began to understand, and when this happens again and again, the master said, "Your mind stops supporting you, not because it is weak, but because it has learned from your behavior." Then the master explained the other side. When you do what you plan, when your actions matches your word, your mind absorbs that too. Slowly, it starts reminding you that whatever this man decides, he completes. The master paused and said, "Discipline comes from trust. Trust between you and your mind." Joseph asked what he should do. The master replied, "There is only one way for the next month. Every time you tell your mind you will do something, do it. No matter how small, no matter how you feel." Joseph felt confused. It sounded like a simple advice, nothing special, nothing new. Still, when he returned home, he decided to try. He made a decision that for 30 days, whatever he planned, he would do it. Some days were difficult, some days he felt distracted. A few times, he slipped slightly from the path, but he remembered what the master had explained. If he didn't want to do it today, the gap would increase. If the gap is increased, the loop would return. And once the gap became too large, there would be no clear way out. So even when he failed slightly, he returned immediately. Slowly, Joseph's life began to change. He started waking up early, he began running regularly, he focused more deeply on his work. Not because he felt motivated, but because he understood the cost of delay. The mental noise inside him started to reduce. Not because his problems disappeared, but because he stopped fighting with himself. After 30 days, Joseph felt like a different person, more stable, more reliable, more at peace. He wanted to thank the master. Joseph went back to the place where the master had stayed. He met him again and expressed his gratitude. The master simply smiled. From the story of Joseph, we learned something important. The solution to mental clutter is discipline, and discipline is built through trust. Trust between you and your mind. Every time when you do something which you have planned, that grows trust. Every time you delay, the gap increases. If you want to break the loop, do it today. Because tomorrow, the gap becomes wider. And slowly, when your actions match your words, your life begin to move forward.